Welcome to Action with Ease and Joy. This is the podcast for women entrepreneurs ready to turn procrastination into momentum and build their businesses with flow, alignment, and joy. I'm Thea Liljestrand.
And I am Gunilla Henriksson. And every episode, we will explore how to take inspired action while staying true to yourself. Let's dive in and get it done with ease and joy.
Welcome to Action with Ease and Joy. And I'm so happy to be here again with my lovely friend and this joyful soul, Gunilla. And we were just laughing a lot again and having fun together. And it's so amazing. I'm so thrilled and really thankful for our co-creation and action with ease and joy that we are creating together. I'm sure that you all also are interested in knowing more what we are planning and what we are creating. So this is the episode for that, for knowing more about the background, and we are going to share what inspired us to create this Action with Ease and Joy podcast, but also something else. So I'm really excited to hear, what do you think, Gunilla, is something you want to share from the beginning, from our process? What?
Yes, Thea. Wonderful to be here with you, a lovely person, and creating things together. I love it, and it's been such an inspiring and raising the frequency working with you. And we've been doing this for, I think, a year. And what happens in me is I have my own business and I've been studying RISE, the same program as you. And I notice that I get very focused when we meet together. You are doing your stuff and I'm doing my stuff, but I get very focused and we are very disciplined to work for an hour, then take a pause for 10-15 minutes, and then we work again. And sometimes I'm a little bit low in energy before I'm going to start, but when we meet, it's like raising the frequency automatically, and I get things done that would have taken weeks probably, and also things that I sometimes I don't like doing, like maybe cleaning on the desk here with thousands of different papers. But if we set, like half an hour to do this, it goes so fast and it's fun. So also ripple effect that I notice not only when I work with you, but when I've done this focused work for a couple of hours with you, then things are so much easier to get things done, in the kitchen or with other stuff. So it's a ripple effect, and I raise my energy. I noticed that definitely. And we've been doing this, and then we of course wanted to share this to other women that are also doing businesses, so we can have a better world and inspire others. And I get really inspired also, when we work. Sometimes maybe you are low or I'm low, and then we have good suggestions to inspire each other.
Absolutely, yes. And that's so lovely and beautiful, and really the thing that is the effect also at the same time like that we are creating, but we are also creations. This is so interesting. And yes, I think that why we have been working like this is because we noticed directly that there is magic happening, and that you want to do it again and again and again, of course, when it's you notice that it's a higher frequency, from low to higher energy, and it's the effect absolutely for me too is also outside this container. It's not just the moment we are working together, even though that is very valuable, but it's also outside and in different areas of my life. I've seen that. So I think also that we love the thing that we create and we grow in another way than before
Mm.
or otherwise. So we wanted to create and do this to really do things with joy and ease and in alignment, inspired instead of stress or pressure or fear or something with motivation more than inspiration.
Yes. Yeah, and also another thing I notice is that for me, I do everything at home because I'm a single mother, and it's not always fun to sit by yourself and, work and study and everything, cook. So this is, yeah, the togetherness with another person or more people. It's important.
Yes.
Mm.
And the thing is that it's magical how much more it is than just the number of the parts who are participating. So that's really something magical when you take action aligned, inspired with this energy, high energy and focus together. And and that together part is really important. Yes,
Yes.
even though we have to say that we have been working a lot also with our own businesses or our own tasks. So it's not like we are exactly doing the same thing, but it's not of importance, I feel, what exactly it is that you are doing at that time. You are doing it together in the same time, in the same room, in this lovely space of security and love, really,
Mm.
joy.
Yeah, and and the thing is also that it's we're holding space, and that's
Yeah,
what for each other, and that's what we want to do in this group also.
yeah,
And it's a security that we're very disciplined, that we're not talking to each other during this hour when we're working. Um, so we know this is our own space, our own time to, it's almost like a meditation because you really focus, you respect yourself and your own work.
yeah,
Um, and that's that's deep, and you're respecting your heart and your soul because that's where we want to take action from.
yes, absolutely. That's to rest in the
Mm.
group's space or energy, and remembering that you honor your own time and of course the whole group's time
Mm.
and the thing that you are doing. So the focus is really important. It's not just doing and getting things done that is important, but it's in what way we do
Mm.
that, and that we remember who we truly are and how we are important, and we don't let any notifications from a telephone or something interrupt or small things, but they make the big difference.
Yeah, it's almost like, I mean, it's almost like a retreat because it's nothing can disturb us. And also, we have these breaks when, yeah, I mean, we go out for a walk. I mean, you go out for a walk and I go out for a walk maybe, or I do some qigong or some other exercises to move the body and so you're all fresh and to focus again
Yes.
because it's holistic. It's not only your brain, you need connection with your heart and your body and nature and everything.
Mm. Yes. And that makes me want to ask you that we are talking a lot often about nature and the contact to Mother Earth or soul and heart. And so how would you describe, Gunilla, for who is this our space meant like or suits the best? So if someone's joining, what kind of description would you tell
Yeah,
me or
this
them?
program is for 6 months and we meet 2.5 hours every week. So you need to want to be commit to this 6 months program and to meet every week, 2.5 hours. And we also meet once every second week to a mastermind where we share questions about businesses and you can network with others in the group and so that's also a big opportunity and it's for women entrepreneurs, female entrepreneurs, being interested in spiritual
Yeah.
work, working with themselves, and being disciplined and having their own business and wanting to um, raise their business and themselves through this program and also getting tools wanted to getting tools that we can help them share what helped us and do you want to add something?
No, just the fact, yes, about the foundation of spirituality and that it's more deep than you could think if you just say that it's something to come and do your stuff and get it done. But it's because our spiritual foundation and that deep energy and self leadership work we feel and have seen and learned ourselves that is really important, is the more important part, and combined, of course, with that action. But the interesting thing is that from which premise or which place do you take that action you take? Because if I take myself as an example, I've done a lot in my life. I have achieved a lot, and I have taken very much action, but it has always before been from this premise of fear of not being enough if I don't uh, perform, achieve more and more and more. So my pattern of procrastination has been that I do that in order to get more stress and more pressure. And when I thought a long time that I get better results if I'm really stressed out and have this pressure with me. But I have learned now later in my life that that's not the case, and that's the interesting part in our work together, is that we take a lot of action, but we do that from totally another premise or place or foundation. So when we take action with faith, with knowledge, of that we raise our frequency and that energy work, self-awareness, self-leadership, then that taking action is fun, easy,
Yeah.
um, effortless, and yeah, that's just amazing. And I think you get even better results in this way. I know that.
Yeah, and I want to add, I don't know the listener here, but for me, I can notice when I take action from doing it fast or from fear, it's like up here is a energy here and a tension in the body, and it's more the head, and it's like almost that I'm not breathing. But when I take action from the heart and soul, then it's like I am grounded, and I can even notice that I'm breathing down in my lower dantian, and I mean here down below the navel. It's coming from a different place. It's like the whole you are aligned, not only your head and your intellectual. It's, yeah, holistic. It's a
Mhm.
different feeling, and is a relaxed feeling in the body, not from tension or just up here, not breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's the natural way and the healthy way and the sustainable way
Yes.
and wiser way.
Yep. Yes.
Yes.
And
And of course, you time to time you get off track from this. And that's also one of the powers in our creating together this space, is that you know that that structure is there, you have it, and you just come and in that moment you forget all that off trackness and you come along again like on track, if you would call that.
exactly.
So that's amazing.
I'm just reading, see if there's some more questions that um,
Maybe we could describe one session, how it looks like, really
hmm?
in
Yeah, we
uh,
can.
break it out in smaller
Mhm.
parts.
Yes.
That we first always get together with this in checking, with celebrations, um, whatever that has happened in the week, just to celebrate
Mm.
together. And then we say our intention, what we are going to work on, or what is it that the intention is for this time we have together in a get it done session, if you would call it like that. So what is the focus for today, or what is the clear intention?
Yes.
That's the beginning.
Yeah, and also sometimes we have maybe a few minutes sharing something from our life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sharing and
Mm.
celebrating
Mm.
together. Absolutely. And then, yes, setting that clear intention on what is the focus for that time together. And then we work in silence and
Yes.
focused.
Mm. And sometimes I'm listening to some music, and you're listening to some music, or not at all. And then after an hour, the alarm goes off, and we say, now it's time to have a break. And we maybe have a few minutes just to say how is it going with what you're working on. Some celebrations again, sometimes. And what do you do when you take a break?
Yes, the pause could be. I always feel a bit, or I tune in and feel what I would need, or what would be good for that time. So, but very often I put on music and I dance around in my office here, or then I go outside And so movement, I have to say, some kind of movement, because we have been working at the computer. So of course, some gentle or more movement. Sometimes I always take my dog if I go outside, but sometimes I also stand there and just breathe and watch or look what she's doing, and just take in all the forest nature that I have here outside of my house. But of course, there are many other ways too, but these are the most common for me. And for you?
Yeah, well, I also sometimes I go outside, sometimes I dance around or do some other exercises or qigong, a short meditation, or go and get some tea. Um, and in this break with you, we are going to do the breaks sometimes together and show you different tools. And of course, you're going to have time for going to the toilet and take some tea or water. Um, yeah, and we also, both of us, we drink a lot. I mean, I drink a lot of water and tea,
Yes.
also for the whole system. And
Yes.
then after the break, we come back in time.
Yeah.
Uh, and usually, mm, yeah, we start again. What are you going to work with? Sometimes we already know. And we stop the whole thing with, yeah, celebrating again sometimes and also saying what we're thankful for, and yeah, I don't
Yes.
know if there's something else we do, really.
No, we have a brief sharing in what did we do, or what. Yeah, that's.
Oh, I know something. Yes,
Yeah.
sometimes when we are, if we're low, both of us, we study some minutes, something that is raising our frequency.
Yes, that's
Read,
true. Yeah.
read something together.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. I always have these resources here nearby, so we can read anything, and we have other resources too. So, but yes, that's true. Yeah, and reflecting and celebrating, and we are always thankful for this space together, and that we are thankful for ourselves also, that we took this action,
Exactly.
and that we have done, and had this space and time together.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes. So we want to share
Thankfulness.
this with you so you can also have this beautiful time together and get tools and this special energy that we
Yes.
create.
There are so many really parts we are excited about in this working together and co-creating together, that we just love to do it together, and we are excited to have our groups to do that.
Yes, and it's not only a community, it's a mastermind. It's a combination,
Yeah.
really.
Yes, absolutely. We take action with ease and joy together, and at the same time we master our actions. I love
Yes.
that too.
Yep, exactly.
So we
We master
create,
our
and
actions. Yes, we do. Yes.
yes, we create and grow and thrive together.
And one thing I forgot also, Thea, is during sometimes we feel a little bit low, we go like this together,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
yes, racing and moving a little bit while
yes.
working.
Yes,
Yes.
that's true.
Mm.
And sometimes I notice also that when I'm working, I have my music on. If it's something I'm capable of doing at the same time as dancing, then I'm just dancing at the same time. And then I've noticed that you see that happening, and that race is yours.
Exactly.
energy too. So we inspire each other
Yeah,
all the
exactly.
time.
Yes.
Yes, that's so lovely.
Yes.
So thank you and welcome to our world. We are
Yes, exactly.
enjoying you all.
Welcome to our inspiring, yes, community and mastermind group.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm.
Hmm?
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Bye bye.
Ciao. Thank you for listening to Action with Ease and Joy.
And join our newsletter at actionwitheaseandjoy.com. Welcome to our world.